Hello my planner friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing my planner video for the week of November 18th through the 24th. This week I am going to do another fall kind of theme planner spread, and I wanted to use again things from my stash. I've kind of been doing this the last couple of weeks, is really just pulling kind of minimal things from my stash and then using them for a planner layout. Now that page I'm showing you right now I was planning on using, but I ultimately don't end up using that. So just disregard that piece. This was a sticker sheet that I pulled out of one of the holiday packs from the Mambi, and I am going to be using everything, the two striped ones and the polka dot and that leaf one in here. So the first thing that I wanted to do was cut those ones out so that I could have them to kind of lay out, and then I also cut out some of that polka dot paper, and I'm just going to go ahead and lay everything out and kind of design the page. As I was designing, you can tell I'm kind of, I was thinking I was going to do this as a talk through video, kind of talk through the process while I was doing it instead of doing a voiceover, but sometimes I just ramble and ramble and ramble, and literally this thing would have been 45 minutes long if I had done that. So I decided to cut that all out and just do a voiceover. So I have that page there that I wanted to use as my journal card. So what I want to do is I want to pull some of that color out of for the page, and luckily enough the other side of the polka dot paper had that color on it, which ended up being perfect. So I just went ahead and cut a piece to cover up the strip. I really wanted, like I said, to add that color in, so I went ahead and added it to the strip. And then what I was thinking, I felt like it was a little bit unbalanced in regards to kind of how many pieces of paper were on that one side versus the other side. So I decided to cut another piece just to of that paper to be on that side as well. So I'm going to go ahead and map that out and get that cut out. All right, now that I've got that cut out, I feel like it's a little bit more balanced in regards to how much paper is on each side. And I'm obviously wanted to go ahead and add that page in. So okay, so I need to kind of figure out what I was going to do with the bottom piece, because I did not like the pink polka dots at the bottom of the planner layout. So I went ahead and took some of these little squares that I have. They're just little label squares, and I covered up the pink polka dots at the bottom. The reason that I did that is because the washi tape that I selected to use at the bottom was transparent, and I wanted to cover up the pink polka dots. So then I'm going to go ahead and use this kind of bluish color washi tape, and it wasn't quite thick enough, so I'm also going to use a kind of a burnt orange color as well at the top, just to add in, just so it covers up more of the polka dots. So I'm just going to add that to both sides. I'll do that at the other side as well. And I do need to trim off the label paper, the little label stickers, because they are a little bit longer. So that's what that one looks like, and then I'll go ahead and do that to the other side. Now I did decide to keep the little saying that was on the planner page. So I did just do it up into the little saying, and I kept that little, I think it says like something about blooming or something, I don't know. It was cute though, so I just kept it on there. Alright, so once I get that down, I'm going to go ahead and get everything glued down. And of course, those ones are stickers. So the thing is, I think those are pretty old stickers. So what was happening was they don't quite fit the planner box, because the Happy Planner used to have really thick lines in between each of the rows. So the stickers were a little bit short. So that's why I'm using the washi tape in between just to kind of cover up the fact that they were short. And then I just doubled up and I used kind of an orange washi tape with like little birdies on it, and then the blue washi tape at the bottom. And then I'm going to do that at the top as well. And then once I get that on, I will do that obviously to the other side as well once I get everything glued down. And then I'm going to go ahead and I needed to figure out what I was going to do regarding the numbers, and I just went ahead and punched these little hole punches and then covering up the numbers with that. And it's funny because in sticker time, I was doing sticker time and I didn't even notice that I didn't put the numbers on, so I will have to go back in and stick on the actual numbers. And then the other thing that I wanted to do was I took some of that burnt orange washi tape and I just went around the little box that was on the month layout, because that box is pink and I just wanted to cover it up. So I went ahead and put this washi tape all the way around. And I've had people ask me before, like, how do I use the knife when I'm using the washi tape? And I do want to let you know when I use it, what I do is I kind of prop it up and then I cut it. So I don't cut it when it's actually on the paper. I cut it kind of up a little bit in the air, and then that's when I cut it. All right, so what I wanted to do was do kind of a little bit of a collage there on the side. So I just pulled out a couple of pieces, these little leaf pieces that I had in my stash. With that bottom paper, that bottom one is like a cardstock paper, and then the orange one is like a burlap. And so I'm just finding a couple of pieces that I can use for this. I have this little sticker sheet, so I thought I could use one of those little puffy stickers. Wow, I'm staring at it for a long time. And then I have that little family thing. I will end up using that. So it'll just say like fall and family. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of green behind there because I felt like that wasn't quite enough. So I'm just taking a little green leaf there, and then I also take one of the other leaves and I just chop one of the little leaves off just to add a little bit of dimension as well, so it adds a different color to it. So you'll see here in a second I'm kind of trying different things. I felt like it just needed one more little thing. So yeah, so I'm going to take that little gold piece there and I'm just going to cut off one of the leaves and then stick that right there. And then I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac to get everything glued down. So once I get everything glued down, it's going to be sticker time! Okay, so now I'm just going to work on my journal card. It's going to be super quick. All I did was just cut that down a little bit because it didn't quite fit in the planner. And then I'm going to get my hole punch. And this is just from the Happy Planner hole punch. I hole punched that. And then I did want to just add in something. I was wanted to add in a quote. So I found this one it took me a while to read what it actually said, but once I got it, it was, I just went ahead and put that on there. And that's really all I did for the journal card, and that is my layout. It's so funny, I don't have the numbers on there for the dates, so I'll definitely have to go add those back in. But yeah, there is my planner layout for this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.